Hi, welcome back to Sweet Mountains. I'm Maddie.
I'm Ellis.
It's Ellis. We're currently in Cordoba in Spain, so we thought we'd do a little vlog today, just explain what we've been up to over the last couple of days, really, didn't we?
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it?
Well,
Interesting.
the start of our journey was rather dramatic. Is that the right word you use?
Yeah, it is dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm a bit upset.
Yeah, we're very upset.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know, Ellis currently lives in Gibraltar, and I've come out to visit him. So we thought we'd do a little, couple of days, travelling around Spain, visiting different places, didn't we? Out to the touristy, really touristy areas anyway, didn't we? Like not along the coast, sort of countryside. And it started off that we had the wrong day. So we thought we were going to head out on the Friday. Turned out we got the wrong day and it was supposed to be a Saturday. So it was like, extra day, it doesn't matter. You'd had some extra sleep from the night shift.
Yeah, I just come off a night shift, so it was nice for me to get that extra bit of sleep.
Yeah, you had that extra sleep before driving, because Ellis does all the driving. He's a designated driver.
Well, and he doesn't have a driving licence, so...
Not yet. Currently working on it,
Okay.
Working on it, but yeah, not at the moment. So designated driver. I'm a designated DJ.
Something like that. She's not very good at it.
Hey!
It's pretty poor music. Anyway, but
Yeah.
we started off, didn't we? We drove out to Gibraltar.
Yeah. We had a little chimney.
Yeah, so I have a Suzuki Jimny. Oh, did have a Suzuki.
Yeah, we'll get to that point in a minute.
Yeah, we were driving near about a quarter of the way, 30% of the way.
Yeah.
It was just
not quite half, was it?
Yeah, it was just outside Estepona. Just on the
if anyone knows Spain.
yeah, it's the southern border of Spain. And we just started heading towards Granada, which is our first stop.
Yeah.
And as we were heading, my car engine just stopped.
Well, the car
like,
just lost the energy.
There was
like,
no power in the car. There was nothing. I thought, that's it. Like, the car's gone.
We're on the motorway, so we had to try and pull off in the safest place
we can.
There was a services like just about, what was it, a couple of 100 metres ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't far away.
But we couldn't make it there.
Unfortunately, I just couldn't get there. But
we opened the bonnet up, and it was just smoking.
yeah, I was a bit worried.
It was going to catch fire,
but we didn't get to that point, which is good.
No, thank goodness.
Thank God.
It was about 43 degrees outside as well.
Yeah, that was not fun.
On the side of the road.
Luckily, my insurance covers Spain as well from Gibraltar, so I got a car to come out and pick us up, didn't I?
Truck, yeah.
So he picked up the car and he took it with us, and as we got our way, nice and comfortable, took it to the local garage, which was in the middle of absolutely nowhere as well.
Yeah, in the middle of Estepona, like literally on an industrial estate in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was like no ATM, there was nothing around, was there?
No, he was even like, there's no taxis that come up here, we have to ring them and everything. I was like, great, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he looked at the car, I saw that the head gasket had gone.
Lovely French guy.
Yeah, he was a nice French guy.
He spoke a lot of English, didn't he?
Yeah.
Brittany,
I think it was. Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, if you ever sees this, you're the man.
Oh, he was great, honestly, he was amazing, wasn't he?
He was a nice guy.
You say it well. We at this point, we were battling, oh my god, what are we going to do? Is Jimmy going to be okay? Can we get back on the road? Can we go back on our holiday? What are we going to do if the car can't be fixed? Like, how much money is this going to cost? It was a whole emotional roller coaster, really, wasn't it?
It was pretty sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, we sorted that, didn't we? We just basically left Jimmy there. Jimmy just got left, and I've left it down to the garage guy now to ditch Jimmy.
There was no saving him. He was dead.
It was too much money to fix compared to
what the car was
worth, so we just left it.
And he was like, there's no guarantee that if I do fix it, there's not going to be another problem.
Oh yeah.
And then we'd be further away from Gibraltar and further away from things, so we thought, no, we'll just cut our losses and just
leave it. But then we headed back to La Linea, which is across the border from Gibraltar. When we got to La Linea, we actually decided to get a hire car, but we went to 7 different hire companies.
Run loads.
Well, we rung loads, went to them, and not one of them had a car for us.
We even went to Gibraltar, crossed the border back into Gibraltar, went to the airport because they do hire cars. Nothing there, nobody had anything. Though she was like, oh, I might have one tomorrow. We were like, yeah, but we need to get to Granada like today.
That was the regular thing that we kept seeing, was we might have one.
We might have one. Or we got one like next Tuesday. And it was like, next Tuesday isn't good enough for us.
At this point, we were in Gibraltar airport because that was the last place everyone told us to go and try and pick one up.
Yeah.
And I was about to cut my losses when I had thought, well, you were about to win the tears because you were getting upset.
I was about to cry. I thought when the holiday's done, we're going to lose lots of money on this holiday, we're not ready to go, we're going to have to go back to this room with no aircon.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And then you had a text the same way the room had no hot, like our accommodation that Ellis lives in had no hot water, there'd been a water problem. Yeah. We just thought, oh my god, we're just going to cry. Like, we just couldn't.
Basically it came down to me ringing one more company, which was Eurocar, was it?
Yeah.
Eurocar, which was just in Algeciras, which is the next city across from
it's a port,
the
isn't
Linya. Yeah, it's like a port area was where we picked it up.
Half an hour away from in there?
Yeah, so we had to get a taxi from Gibraltar to just across the border of Gibraltar, back into the Linya. So then cross, I think we passed through the border maybe three or four times, yeah. So our stamp was just ridiculous because they kept stamping our passport every time we went through and out. So it was just like...
But though, I did have an experience first time walking through. Normally we've driven. So first time walking through. Yeah. So that was
with a pile of bags, which was
with suitcases and bags, and then customers were like, "Have you got anything to clean?" We were like, "No, we just need a taxi. Like, we just need to get to a hotel." We were on the verge of crying. Yeah.
So all that got sorted anyway, and then we got our car, which was a Fiat 500.
So we've gone from this chimney 4x4 to a Fiat 500. I mean, it's great. It does the job, doesn't it?
It's a very nice car, I gotta admit, but it does not like hills.
Oh, it doesn't like hills.
It does not like hills. It's not built for hills.
On the flat, great. Lots of power. We're like, oh, we'll overtake somebody. You know, we can build with a bit of a speed. Going uphill, no chance.
Sat-nav's brilliant. Everything's brilliant there.
Yeah, it's got aircon. That's all I'm at.
Yeah, it's got a couple of USBs in there as well. So
Jimmy didn't have aircon, bless him.
The main thing is it goes from A to B, which is what I needed. Yeah. I just needed a car.
I think we got in that car and it was like, oh my god, we are actually on our way.
Yes.
So bear in mind, we got up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I think it was 8.
In the AM to like get a lot of stuff packed, make sure we had everything. I had to go and sort my pass out and different things. We had to make sure Jimmy had water in him and oil and
so all that was sorted, wasn't it, before he left?
Yeah. So we couldn't understand why he was suffering. Bless him. And then we got into the hotel at 11:30 in the evening.
Yeah.
We turned up and I was like, oh my gosh. And they were like, everything okay? We were like, no. I'm really sorry, we're so late. And they were like, it's fine. It's like, we've been on the road since 8 o'clock this morning. We did go through some amazing country lanes. We took the country lanes rather than the main roads.
If you're really interested in seeing some of the photos and stuff of the country lanes and places that we did go and see and things that we did see on the way through, have a look at our Instagram. There's some amazing photos. I've got a pretty good camera as well. So some of the things I took were pretty good.
I'm fearing for my life at this point. We're on the sides of cliffs. I'm on the wrong side of the car, on the wrong side of the road. I'm just... And then it got dark, and now it's even worse. And we're like, you can't see anything for miles, you've got to put your lights out. It was awful. I'm not gonna lie. The views were lovely. The turns were just crazy, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. I enjoyed it.
Of course you did. You love things like that.
I love
For me, I don't like roller coasters or anything like that I'm not in control of. So at this point, I'm not in control. So I'm like, oh my god, every time we go in the corner, yes. He's like, will you stop? You just can't help it.
It's quite stressful when somebody next to you is going, and you're like, just let me drive. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to concentrate my driving.
And the more I tried not to,
the more you did it.
The more I did it.
And the worst bit is when it was getting later and later, I'm getting tighter and tighter. So I'm concentrating more on my driving. She's doing that to me. So it does get to you a bit. But yeah, we finally made it anyway. Going to our room, 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was incredible.
The one thing I found with Spain is some of the rooms, pretty much all the rooms are amazing.
Yeah.
And the price you pay is just insane. Like what you'd pay for that room.
What did we pay for that room? I think it was 245 euros for
roughly,
2 nights.
Yeah, but what you pay back in the UK for that is
and in a 5-star hotel, I mean, they couldn't do enough for you, could they?
No.
I mean, everything was you had everything we possibly needed. The only thing we were disappointed with was the pool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Online, it was lovely. It was on the roof, like rooftop pool. It looked lovely. The views were incredible.
Yeah.
But online, online they made it look really big. So we expected to turn up and be like, oh my god, there's this big pool.
We basically got on the rooftop to where the pool was. Yeah. It was on the roof. As we got up there, there's like 7 or 8 kids in there, and there was no room for anyone else basically.
No.
And the beds up there were covered, so it was just not worth it for like the amount of people. And at this time of year, it's hot. It's like 40 odd degrees all the way up till about 7 or 8 at night. So. And
then it dropped to about 30.
Yeah.
And it's still hot. Like we're currently sat out here at like 10 o'clock in the evening.
And it's hot.
And it's really warm. Yeah. It's colder in our room.
It's enough that you sit out here and be comfortable now because we've been in the heat. But if we hadn't, you would be probably sitting in your room because you wouldn't want to be out here.
Well, you can feel the aircon drafting through.
Yeah, I can feel it a bit here from where I'm sat. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just the mayhem of getting there and everything else.
That was just day one, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then the room was just stunning.
Oh, it was.
5-star hotel, nothing more you can expect. No. Just absolutely stunning room. Bed was huge.
Oh, it was so nice, wasn't it?
We were both on each side of the bed, spread out in a star, and I still couldn't touch you, which is just amazing for me because I love my comfort.
Yeah, it was good.
We had like a little mini bar, which we basically
we took full advantage of, didn't we?
Yeah, and room service, which
we took full advantage of. I think you have to when you go to places like this. You just have to take advantage of things you're given. I mean,
and then we woke up next day, didn't we? We were like, we'll go out early, so we went to the Alhambra, which is like
palacey, old palace. It's like a city within a city, sort of like it's like a walled place, isn't it? Within a place, and you walk in and you think, oh, this is lovely. And then you walk down the one road and there's like shops and hotels within like an old city, isn't it? It's really odd.
It's quite it's a weird place to be, isn't it? There was lovely gardens.
The only way I can describe it is you feel like you're on a movie set.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe that. Yeah.
You know.
Not all the buildings were open, which is I was a bit gutted about. One was definitely a church of some sort, but we couldn't go in there because doors were shut for whatever reason.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a working church or I just don't know.
Went into a couple of old homes, one from like the 1300s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was stunning, absolutely stunning place.
And then a piano there that was just
unreal.
Incredible, wasn't it?
It's from when the house was first there and people used to play it, and it's still, obviously it's had work done to it, but it still looks
there,
bright smacking new. It
and
looks like somebody just built it. Yeah, that was quite cool. And then just walking around, there was lots to see, lots of things.
There was lots of cafes everywhere and places to buy things.
Shops and that there as well, wasn't it?
Like, to keep you dehydrated because it's just so hot, you need to constantly drink it. And if you walk about a couple of 100 yards, I'm like, should we sit in a cafe?
Yeah.
Should we get a drink?
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was, and towards the end, it got really hot. I mean, I was I was dying towards the end. I was really like, because I'm just not used to the heat. I'm terrible in the heat. Like, I really grumpy, don't I?
Yeah.
So I do apologise because I took care of grumpies. But it was like it was 45, 46 degrees, and I was like, come and have a look at this view. And I'm stood there going, that view is amazing, but I'm absolutely dripping. Like, sweat pouring off me.
I mean, again, if you're interested in seeing Alhambra, or even just seeing, Granada itself, literally have a look at our Instagram. I've taken lots of photos. There's a point up on the Alhambra, which I can actually see the whole of the city.
Yeah.
So I've taken like quite a few photos of there. I've just started posting them now, so if you want to see them, have a look at our Instagram. You can find them there. You can also find the videos and photos and that as well.
I gotta say, most of Granada was down to Ellis. I mean, I was just dying. I wasn't used to this heat.
Yeah, I'm a little used to it, and especially
you've been in the Middle East and things like that. So
I've lived in the Middle East for 2 years and stuff like that, so I'm used to quite high temperatures.
Me coming from Wales, we don't have heat like this. We barely get above 20.
I'm from Wales as well.
Yeah, I know but you've not lived there for so long.
No, I know.
You're not used to, you're used to this kind of heat.
Yeah, I know.
And
it's been good though.
It has been good. We've really enjoyed it. I mean, I've enjoyed it, even though I have been sweating my boobs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have enjoyed it. And then, so we left there, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we driven to Cordoba yesterday.
Yeah.
That was another lovely drive along the motorway, but still incredible views of the mountains and just calm. It's like a combination of like Wales, and then you think it's like more like Jurassic World-esque.
Yeah.
Like all these mountains everywhere. I just don't know how to describe it really, unless
No.
you've seen it personally.
I always thought it looked like an old Western film from like the 90s, 80s, and like you can see like the characters are there, like the actors are there playing their parts, and in the background you see all like the mountains, and it looks like fake.
Yeah.
But you know they're not. It's just because of the way the camera is, and that's kind of
How it is.
how we pictured it.
It looks
just
dry,
like really
but
weird.
it's just, and there's like farmlands everywhere you look. I just don't know. It's just, whoever says that Spain isn't nice, I mean, clearly hasn't been out
No.
here, like countryside wise, because it's like you go with the tourist areas or near the coast, and
And
it's
it's
just
stunning.
stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Everything,
is.
including the food. The food's just amazing as well.
Food. Well, today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, for example, we last night. Let's start with last night because
Yeah.
you know, get excited because today the food is
We can talk about Cordova again in another video, I'd say. Let's come back to Cordova. Yeah, we'll do another one Cordova.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot has happened and a lot of things we've seen as well.
Right.
So I think we'll do one on Granada, one on Cordova, and
Fill 'em
then
in.
maybe another one on
Right, then they're
Ronda.
gonna have to wait then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll do another video, guys, coming up soon on Cordova.
Gonna have to wait for the
and
food.
we'll do another one on the extra food system, and then we'll do another one on Ronda, which is where we're heading in the next couple of days now. So thanks for watching our video.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very much for joining us. I mean, this is
yeah,
the viewing background.
I mean yeah, but this is just like our balcony that we've booked, and this hotel is quite nice as well.
Yeah.
The pool and stuff here as well.
So much of a pool.
We'll talk about that again. So
Get excited, don't we? But yeah, so thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next.
Keep an eye on our page. Look out for what's going on.
Instagram.
Comment if you want to talk to us about things or want to know stuff. Yeah, give us a
Yeah, or
shout.
if you've been anywhere that you recommend that we should go. I mean, we can always visit places in the future.
Yeah, I'm constantly travelling anyway with
Yeah.
work, so I'm all over the place anyway. So yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.